my word.
Man, I really wish they had the skull crawlers returning Godzilla Kong Supernova. Oh! Welcome back, everybody. I am Sebastian Mammoth, and check it out. This is our 10th round of Godzilla vs. Kong vs. Godzilla Kong The New Empire toys. What a coincidence. Now, for this 10th round, I think we're going to do Godzilla vs. Tiamat. With Supercharged Godzilla with fighter jet versus Tiamat with submarine. But there will be a twist at the battle. I'm not going to say what the twist is, because you're going to have to figure it out yourself while we're talking here. And also, if this is on premiere, this might be the last premiere here, because due to no one else coming into the premiere chat. And so rest of the episodes might just be just fully uploaded, no premiere schedule or anything. Just yeah, so you know. Now, before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff, blah blah blah. And let's go ahead and get started. So let's do it. Alright, so first, as always, let's talk about boxes. And I have two of the Tiamats out here, because there is something on the back of the box you should see. But first, let's start with Supercharged Godzilla, and as you all know, his box was also thrown away, but this was actually one of my Christmas presents from 2021. So for his package, as you can see, it's all the basic stuff that every GVK character has. As with Godzilla and Kong, we have to duke it out, GVK and all that stuff, and all the other figures you can collect. Oh wait, no you can't, because Walmart doesn't care about GVK anymore. And it's pretty much, it has the same bio as all the other Godzilla figures, which is harness the awesome power of Godzilla's thunderous roar and devastating tail swipe as he battles Kong, settle an ancient rivalry, blah blah blah, and all that. Now here are both of the Tiamat's boxes, and this one I got on Christmas. I didn't get this one on Christmas. But this one, they're both the same, with Godzilla Kong The New Empire, Tiamat with submarine, standard stuff on the side, standard stuff on the other side. And here are the back of the boxes with absolutely no other new figures coming, and there's no Mothra on here. But here's what I wanted to talk about. So I have two Tiamats with submarine boxes, and both of them are different. This one's got the pink, and this one does not. This one is the official, and that one's the prototype. In fact, as a matter of fact, the back of the box also has the prototype Kong with Battle Axe and Energized Godzilla, and this one does not. It has the official. So I guess there was like some kind of difference with the Playmates boxes, but this is actually what I have, and this is what I was talking about in other episodes. So it's like in some boxes, Tiamat will have the purple design, others, Tiamat will have the pink design. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to tell you. And there's her bio, which is: deep in the Arctic Ocean, the bioluminescent power of Tiamat pushes back the darkness to reveal intruders like the Monarch Recon submarine. Honestly, she was ungrateful in the movie, but I can see why, because she's got a kid. Next thing you know, that kid's gonna grow up and try to avenge her mother by trying to destroy the Titan that killed her in the movie. And for real this time, I've actually changed my mind. I'm actually going to deliver this to Ocean Flow as soon as the episode is done. So keep an eye out for a post for real this time on me giving this Tiamat to Ocean Flow. So I guess for boxes, unfortunately, Tiamat gets the point because she's got the best box. And she's got two different versions. One with the pink, one with the purple. So that tells you something already about the boxes. So if anybody has like two Tiamats with two different boxes, please let me know. I just want to know if you guys actually have two Tiamats or if you don't. Which I don't really know or care anymore. But now, let's get to design and paint. But first, let's start with comparisons. So as you can see here, Supercharged Godzilla is actually standing 6 inches tall, and Tiamat's a bit shorter than Godzilla. And here's Tiamat standing on her hind legs, and she's actually very taller than Godzilla when it comes to that. She looks like the Chinese dragon, which looks pretty cool. And it looks like the concept art, according to Shinra Jira, but that looks pretty weird out of the ordinary. Now let's talk design and paint now. But first, with Supercharged Godzilla, you will have to attach, which of course, if you all remember, NECA flashbacks, once again, we gotta put on the tail. It's actually super hard to get on, but just apply some pressure. If it doesn't work, I use hot water or a hairdryer. So, here's Supercharged Godzilla with fighter jet. or aka the former Godzilla Extreme with fighter jet. Like, look at this. This is a totally new Godzilla design that Playmate should have reskinned instead of the Godzilla with heat ray. I don't know why. I don't even know why they didn't bother reusing this, but fuck it, whatever. But seems like they reused the translucent dorsal fins from Godzilla with heat ray, and they gave him a new mouth and little face, which kind of resembles the battle roar Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Kong, but it's not. And it's got a new tail, which the little charge up kind of stops right here at the tail, kind of like the last Godzilla with heat ray figure we went up. Totally a massive improvement from the Godzilla with heat ray, which they both have translucent color. And there's the battle damage reveal, which we'll get to in a minute. It's got two different hand sculpts, which is pretty good. Although one of them looks a bit longer than the other. I'm not sure why that is. And two different feet sculpts, which I really like, and has copyright 2021 on the bottom instead of copyright 2020. Which goes to show that they really made a massive improvement. And until Godzilla Energized ruined it, which Playmates is honestly just being a bunch of fools using the same Godzilla figure. Next thing you know, they're just going to say that they really don't care if they reuse the same figure. But anyway, let's just get to Tiamat. And here's Tiamat. Just look at this awesome design. It's got those awesome little tortellini-like fins or something. Those freaking long whiskers, I think. The purple skin, and I think a turquoise or a dark green. I'm not quite sure. I mean, it's just so awesome. Playmates really went good with giving Tiamat a send-off figure, because apparently she's still alive. Right, and she's got a child, and if you all remember, we first saw Tiamat in Godzilla Dominion, which, if you all recall, she was one of the main villains that tried to destroy Godzilla. But Godzilla let it slide until they re-encountered again, so Godzilla could take Tiamat's energy away. Hey, and I'm honestly surprised that she had a little cameo. But unfortunately she was being an asshole in GXK. Hey, and I don't know why Legendary was making her an asshole in the movie. But it looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if this would be like Amanda's daughter or something like that, but man, this is actually a really cool design. And the inside, they got the inside really cool too. The tongue, everything. Although Tiamat with Submarine has exposed joints, surprisingly, it's not that bad as every other Godzilla figure in the line. I think this is pretty cool, and I will definitely display this on my shelf, because I take back what I just said about her being an asshole in GXK. And I don't know if they're going to revive her, because apparently they say that she's still alive. So, yeah. But yeah, there's Tiamat for you. So I guess, in summary of design and paint, I think both of them get a point for that, since this is a different Godzilla stand and sculpt. And this Tiamat figure is very, very cool. And I love it. And to be honest, guys, it kind of feels like that GXK is starting to wind down. And I still haven't found the Mothra figures yet. And unfortunately, there's not a word on a Battle Roar or Tiamat or a Mega Tiamat. I think they might have actually been quietly scrapped or canceled. Which, that goes to show that Playmates still doesn't care about other kaijus like this one. But who cares about Playmates and a bunch of stinky China people. But now, let's talk articulation. So Godzilla's is pretty much the same as every other Godzilla in the line, with the head, arms, legs, and tail movement. So we don't need to go over that again. Tiamat, just like the other figures we discussed, she's got a hinge at the jaw, rotation at the head, rotation at the upper body, rotation at the legs, and you can even move her body around, and you can even wrap herself around other creatures. Look, you can even put her on top of your head. Look at that. I got a Tiamat on my head. Look, Ocean Flow, I got a Tiamat on my head. Look at that. Looks pretty cool. And I gotta say, I really like this design compared to the one from Dominion. Shut up, guys. I think Tiamat gets a point in articulation, since Godzilla's is just the same as we've seen before already. So, sorry. And you can actually have her strangle other foes, which we'll get to in the battle, which I'm not sure if that'll happen in this one. But we will. And oh yeah, and on the back of Tiamat, she's got the copyright information on one of her fins and all that, including the number. So that's pretty much it for articulation. let's get to accessories and gimmick. Alright, so here are both of their accessories, and first let's take a look at the fighter jet. Which, this is a smaller version of the one we got with Kong before, but of course this one is very different, and it looks to be battle damaged already. I gotta say, I really like a little fighter jet figure. What's cool is that Godzilla can actually hold in his hand and also fling it like a dart back at Kong. And look at that, he can actually hold it in his hand. Much better than holding a radio tower in his hand. And for Tiamat, here are the submarine, or should I say submarines. The reason why I have two of them is that one of them actually belongs to the other Tiamat I opened, which here it is. Which so I guess you can say I have two submarines, which is a really cool figure. I mean, this looks exactly like the one we saw in King of the Monsters. And I kind of like it. Like, if I lose one submarine, I got a backup. I'm not sure if Playmates actually made any submarines. I mean, I'm not Playmates. I meant Jakks Pacific. I'm not sure if Jakks Pacific made any submarines for their King of the Monsters line. Which I know they made an Osprey and some other jets, and some buildings and some figures, but that was it. I don't recall there being a submarine. But it's cool that Playmates actually stepped up their game with some submarines. And of course, Godzilla's gimmick is the battle damage that we've seen before already. And here it is, which is Godzilla's skin being ripped off from the figure again. And keep in mind, this figure also had the battle damage package upside down instead of right side up. Like, remember when I said that in round 2 of Godzilla versus Godzilla? Yeah, this is what I was talking about. So be aware that Playmates might package this battle damage piece upside down, not right side up. So you're going to have to be careful with where you're using that. Whereas Tiamat unfortunately doesn't have battle damage. So I would have accepted it on one of the legs or something. But we're probably never going to get that because, unfortunately, if y'all don't know, Playmates decided to get rid of battle damage features because they really don't care about it anymore. But I guess in points of accessories, I think Tiamat gets a point for accessories since this is a new figure. And the fighter jet is already one we've seen before, like 2 times or 3 times already. So, sorry guys, but Tiamat's winning so far. Now, we need to get to the battle, so let's see who's gonna win, Godzilla Supercharged or Tiamat. I mean, will Tiamat get payback, or will Godzilla just succeed again like how he did in GXK? Let's go to the battle and find out. So you can consider this round 2 or round 3 if you want. So let round 3 of this Godzilla vs. Tiamat stuff begin.
Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Ready for round 3, you bully?
I am so gonna make you eat those words, dumb lizard. This is for you, Ocean Flow. Not talking now, are you, fatso? Come and get me, fat lizard. No supercharged energy to save you now. Get your ass over there.
This is not possible. You can't even defeat me.
Newsflash, I am. I am not losing to you again, you fat lizard. And wait till Silverstream hears about this. Oh wait, you're not the Godzilla she loves.
Take that back, Titty Matt.
You asked for it.
Let go of me. Let go of me, now.
Game's over, Godzilla. Admit it. I win, you lose. I think I feel something happening. Well, I guess this was the big twist that Ashton mentioned. I finally win against this fat lizard.
Boy, howdy, look at that. Looks like Tiamat finally won against the kaiju that killed her. That's a good job, Tiamat, and that means GXK gets another point. Looks like GXK is winning and GVK is losing so far. But we're not done yet. There's still a few more battles to go. Well, that was unexpected, Tiamat. And guys, chill out. Supercharged Godzilla's fine. I put him back together. But now he's going back into that bin since he lost against the one kaiju he killed. But it looks like he couldn't kill her in this one. Which this Tiamat is now under the protection of the Ultimate Crossover Universe. And the real Tiamat's under the protection of Ocean Flow. Well, everybody, that's going to do it for this episode. Tune in next time for episode 11. We don't know who it will be next, but I can't wait to see. If you need me, I'll be delivering this to Ocean Flow, and I'll be having a moment with her and some of my lioness ladies. I will see you all in the next episode, and if you also need me, I'll be with the Human Beautiful Lovely 10. See you later.